in the middle of Boracay on a fiberglass canoe, chilling with the sunset. Mergim vlog, Maganda. Very, very Maganda, Boracay, eh? Hello folks and welcome to today's video. I'm at White Sand Beach once again here in Boracay, and in today's video we're actually going to go into the waters. That's right, I haven't been for a dip at all since being here, but the time is around about 4:30. The sun is still pretty high up, but I don't think it's as intense, and the weather is perfect today, and that's because last night at around about 11 p.m. it just started pouring down with rain, and so the next day there isn't any more rain clouds to affect the weather. They all fell down yesterday. The weather after the storm is perfect. The water is slightly green for some reason. Well, we know why that is. It's because of this stuff here. When I came here yesterday, I think the tide was maybe up to over there, but now it's receded even further back and exposed this really moist, damp sand. Let's see how damp it gets. Oh no, it's still fine. It's still fine. If you continue in that direction, it gets filled with this green stuff here. You see it? Wow. Yeah, this is getting a little bit damp. It's almost like quicksand. It is still very hot. Still very, very hot.
Yeah, that's because climate change. If the month like this, hot is still like this. If 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock.
Oh, 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock, it's not hot, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
5 o'clock sunset time last time is 5:30. Now they make 6 o'clock.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's 6 p.m. now.
Selling boat today.
Selling boat?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You ride sailboat? Sunset sailboat like this, sailboat.
Maybe later. Yeah. What about jet ski?
Jet ski, we have jet ski.
Macano?
Jet ski, Macano.
3500.
For how long?
20 minutes.
How long? How much you do for 1 hour?
We don't have 1 hour.
Oh, okay.
Only 30 minutes.
Okay. I have my kuya who can do me 1 hour. It's all about, yeah. Oh, I just realized where I started today's video is the area where I saw a lot of that green kind of like seaweed stuff in the ocean. So I think I have to walk back down to where I was before, White Beach, which I think all of this is White Beach, but head a bit more south to get free of these green things in which you see. I need to ask somebody what they are. These palm trees that are lined along White Sand Beach do a fantastic job of providing shade. Really good. I haven't spoken to one of the locals to inquire what this green stuff is washed up on the beach. They say it's something called lamot in Tagalog. And lamot translates to moss, which actually is just algae, really. Which is a shame, because I can see the turquoise blue waters, but the really vibrant green from the algae just makes it a little bit not as great. Right, now all this washed up lamut which you see here is going to be here for a while, unfortunately. I don't think this is going to go anywhere anytime soon. And I wonder if the local council here in Boracay have to clean this up themselves, or they just let nature kind of miraculously take this elsewhere. When you pick it up, it was kind of giving me this prickly feeling on my fingers. Yeah, so I don't really want to experience that over my body. But from the aerial footage we saw earlier, there is actually a portion of White Sand Beach that doesn't have any washed up lamut, which I'm heading to now, where I started yesterday's video. That area was the clearest here along White Sand Beach. Here we are, we made it to the portion of White Sand Beach that is free of that algae. Yes, finally. Now this is something that I can happily go in and dip in, and I'm gonna do it the moment I find camp. I think where I'm at is on the verge between Station 2 and Station 3. But do I go in for a dip on the right of the floating pier, or do I carry on going in that direction and swim over there? Okay, I've walked for about 5 to 10 minutes left of the pier, and look, we've got all this beach real estate where there isn't as many people as there were on the other side, and it's completely free of lamut. Yes. Cheat code activated there. Wow, actually it wasn't really a cheat code. It was more hard work walking all the way down here, but I'm gonna reap the rewards now and go in for a dip. Let's go. Let's set up right here. Right here. Look at that. If you carry on walking further down, there's hardly anyone over there. But I can't be arsed. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna set up here and go in now. Okay, I've got my things there. The sea is right here. Oh my god, that is cold. Seems as though the waves are picking up quite a lot of the sand from the seabed. Is it cold or is it just that I'm not used to it? I don't know, let me go in for a quick dip. This is how I go in for a dip. I go in with my back. Are we ready? Now 3, 2, 1, make some noise, make some noise. Oh yeah, no, that is good. Oh man, that is lovely. Look how clear these waters are. And it's free of algae, folks. Look at that, it's so clear. Oh yes, life, that's life. I'm finally in Boracay. Well, I thought the waters were cold earlier, but actually now that I've immersed myself almost up to my neck, right? It's really warm. It's really good temperatures. And it's really clear as well. I just quickly stepped out of the sea to go clean my camera because it was a little dirty. And one thing I noticed is that Boracay is one of the easiest beaches to walk out of. Yeah. It's a very slow, gradual descent into the water, free of really sharp pebbles or rocks, because I'm really sensitive on my feet. And yeah, I find it quite hard at other beaches to get out of the water, especially when there's like a large drop as well. But this is very easy to get in and out. And earlier I was saying the waters were kind of cold, but actually the moment you immerse yourself up to your neck, yeah, the temperatures are actually really warm. You get used to them really quickly. Fantastic. Oh, look at Kuya here on his clear canoe, looking ripped as hell. I wonder if he runs that out or if he's just out on his canoe in Boracay. Oh, look at the palm trees. Beautiful. And I tell you something, if you saw the weather last night, you would be contemplating why you ever came to Boracay. But today, it's clear blue skies. Look at that. Oh, it's so good. I've kind of been running around all day, to be honest, and I've finally taken the moment around about 4:30 p.m. to just dip in the sea and immerse myself in these warm waters, warm clear waters. Now, I can't find anything wrong, a single complaint about this part of White Beach here in Boracay. To be fair, where we were earlier, where we saw all that lamut, that's just something that can't be controlled. But if you were to come here on a different day, maybe next month or the month after that, then I'm sure it'd be clear like this. But I really want to actually access the other beaches around Boracay. But Boracay is not exactly small, but it's not exactly big. It is too far to walk from one side to the other. And so I'm thinking about renting a motorcycle, but as I expressed before, it's about 2.5K to rent a motorcycle for today. And I was actually going to do that today at around about 2 p.m. But if I did, then I would be driving around for about 4 hours and I wouldn't have much time to actually explore a lot of the beaches around here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wake up tomorrow early, really early in the morning, rent a motorcycle, get myself an NMAX for, I think, 3 to 4 times what the price is in Manila or in Cebu, and try and discover some beaches that might blow our minds. This man in front of me seems to be perplexed at the seabed floor. Don't know why. I mean, there's nothing here. It's all clear. It's just sand. And now he's got me. Oh wait, there is. There's like little fishies. Look, little fishies about maybe 3 inches in length. It does really make me wonder how the waters here in Boracay are so clear and of this colour. Because as you see, there are quite a few parked up boats over there, moored down, and obviously they use fuel and petrol, and there's also quite a lot of hotels here in this area, which you would think would pollute the island, but it still remains really, really clean. So yeah, they're doing a cracking job promoting tourism on the island whilst maintaining the cleanliness of the beaches and the surrounding environment. You know what? I think I might go and get Kuya's clear paddle boat. Let's see how much he offers us. Even the sand to walk along is so smooth and so soft. Minimal stones. The waters here in Boracay don't even look like seawater. They've got this glassy clear colour. It's incredible. It almost looks like you can drink this, like it's natural spring water. I would really need to look at all the other beaches that I've been to here in the Philippines for reference to judge how clear Boracay is. but really, it's really up there. It's really, really up there. It lives up to the name, I would say. Because it's around about 4 or 5 p.m., a lot of the sand is being picked up off the seabed here. But if you were to come here in the early hours of the morning, around about 5 a.m., 6 a.m., just as the sun is rising, then there wouldn't be a single ripple in the sea. Just picture this when there's no waves and no sand being picked up. The only time I've ever experienced the sea at those hours of the morning was when I was in Moaboao in Cebu. And goodness me, it's really worth it. Hey, we're renting out one of these clear paddle boats made out of fiberglass, I believe. Way!
Clean.
You're gonna clean? How are you gonna clean it, sir? Are you gonna like flip it over? Wow, it looks so beautiful in the water. The best way to disinfect something is with seawater. And there is no better seawater than the seawaters of Boracay. Huh? Oh. Okay, thank you, sir. Salamat. Salamat, kuya. Oh, yeah.
Balance, sir, balance.
Balance, yeah?
Okay.
Balance. I don't know why, but my toes seem to be cramping. Is this easy to flip over or no? Sit more in the middle. Okay. Yeah, it kind of is. All right. Wow, look at this. We get to see the seabed so clearly. This is fantastic. Mergim on a clear fiberglass canoe. I must say though, this thing is very, very shaky. Although it's quite long and wide, it still feels very, very shaky. I don't know why that is. Maybe because we're on seawater and the waves are quite choppy. But I'm gonna try my best. Whoa. Okay, we've made quite a bit of progress from the shoreline. I would say we're about, how many meters? I don't know, maybe 20 meters from the shoreline. It's quite deep. I don't think I'd be able to touch the seabed over here. Oh, the waves are getting quite choppy in this area as well. Doesn't matter. But look at this, we're on a clear fiberglass boat. Now, I was speaking to Kuya and he was asking 1,000 pesos for an hour. And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do 1,000 pesos. And I was able to haggle it down to 300 pesos for 30 minutes, which is pretty good, right? 100 pesos per 10 minutes. I think the other tourists or foreigners over there got charged 500 pesos for 30 minutes, whereas I got it for 300 because I'm a local boy, and I've been in the Philippines for like a year now. So when I ask them makano po, they know, damn, this guy's about that life. Oh, look at the seabed. I'm not sure if you can see it, but because we're at fairly deep levels here, it starts to get a little bit murky, and I do see like some seaweed or some sort of lamut growing on the floor there. Maybe we can steer back to the shore where it's a little bit more clearer and we get a better view, because I think that's where the aqua blue colors are. Here it starts turning into like dark emerald. And to be honest, it wouldn't be dark emerald if it wasn't for all the moss growing at the bottom of the seabed, or the algae I should say. Okay, let's paddle. Take a look at this view right now. Ah, that's why it was dark, because there is a lot of rocks in this area here where there's a lot of algae growing on it. Now, where it's sand here, the water's become a lot more clearer. Look at that. Aqua tinges with a hint of emerald. I think I'm getting the hang of paddling in the sea. It's not as easy as it seems. It's quite a challenge, and you gotta really approach it with quite a bit of grace. Don't make too many like harsh movements, just kind of go with the flow whilst trying to steer it and paddle it ever so subtly. But look at that, the wave has knocked me off to this side. Oh look, we've got a fisherman boat there. It's going through, it's got an engine on the back. I assume we're gonna get a few choppy waves coming from the wakes that he's inducing from his boat. Steering one of these things is not easy. It's actually really difficult and quite challenging, especially while you're trying to vlog at the same time. And this canoe itself is pretty unstable, I would say. It's very easy to flip around on this thing, so you got to be very careful with your weight and your distribution of your weight on the boat. And then the other thing that you need to watch out for is making sure that your boat doesn't crash into other people. And now that might be easier said than done. And the reason why I say that is because once you get a wave pushing you, you can easily make quite a lot of distance and go into someone. I had a few close calls. Anyway, I'm gonna chill here for a little while as I take in the sunset. And my boat is in a position where it's free of any danger to any other people. So yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna relax here. Yeah, when we rent the motorcycle tomorrow, we're gonna be able to explore those mountain ranges in the distance where I see like 1 or 2 windmills up there. Yeah, that is all an area that I've yet to explore. And it looks very, very hilly. So there's much more to Boracay than the beaches. I mean, the main thing you come to Boracay is because of the beaches, but there's quite a few mountain ranges, activities, places to see that I want to explore whilst I'm here. Whoa, the waves are getting real choppy right now. Look at that. Oof. Huge wake was just formed over there. By what though? Was it a boat? Might have been. I don't know how they get 2 people on these fiberglass canoes. Like, I can barely fit on here myself. I feel like if I was to have somebody else, I would need to move a little bit more down and they would need to sit a little bit more upwards. But then I feel like it would be really unstable. And this thing would probably capsize. Now, is it possible to lie down on one of these things? No, not really. I do also want to point out that my little rowing stick, my paddle, is cracked here. So I do need to watch out because splinters might come off this. So I'm going to hold it here and here. There's a few cracks in the fiberglass boat as well. Here and here. I think from where they penetrate this screw to fixate this bar of aluminium here. What's kind of hilarious, for the past 5 minutes, I paddled all the way over there to where I've got my things. And naturally, the waves and the current has just taken me back to where I got the boat from. I thought I was going to have to paddle back, but it looks like the sea has done the work for me. The ambient temperatures are really cool right now. It's super relaxing. And the intensity of the sun doesn't make me feel like I'm burning. It feels like more like I'm tanning, which is great. Wow, I see Mr. Kuya over there standing on this fiberglass boat. How is he standing on this thing? This thing is super unstable. But then again, he is quite short and stocky. Whoa, look at the seabed here. Looks like it's full of rocks and algae. Where have we gone? Has it taken us further than the point where we rented this boat from? Yes. Okay, let's go back. Let's do a bit of paddling. Sorry, excuse me. I'm not going to be able to stop this once it... There we are. Hey, cool. Was that 30 minutes, sir? Was that 30 minutes? Yeah. Good. All right. Shall I start making my way to the front of the boat? Balance. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Salamat. Fiberglass canoeing here at Boracay. Check. That was pretty fun, but quite challenging at the same time. Okay, you're gonna go in for a dip once more. Oh, sorry, my bad. So what Mr. Kuya does here is he basically offers a service where if you want to take pics like a chick, you can... Sorry, I'm breaking character. You can pay a fee. I don't know how much she's paying. You'll get on the boat with him and he'll take Instagram pictures for you. He's telling the girls what poses to do, etc. I was thinking, like, how do they do it? Like, you need somebody really good who, like, steers the boat to do that type of stuff for you. Damn, we got all ripped from doing this. It's kind of hilarious because all the Instagram pics I've seen in Boracay where people are like on these boats, right, posing like this, seems like they're really far out, but actually they're within like meters of the shoreline. That's Instagram versus reality. Glassy, crystal clear aqua waters. Look at that. Happy to be in Boracay, folks. Anyway, folks, I think I'm going to wrap up today's video here in the water on White Sand Beach. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like today's video, and share it with friends and family. And I will see you in the next video. What was that? What was that I just stepped on? Oh, it's algae. My goodness. This lumut. Where did this lumut come from? Many thanks for watching, guys. Take care.